Chris.
All right. Yeah. Oh, I was about to start it. Chris, hit us with that bee fact.
Bow, 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 bow. Bee fact. It takes 8 pounds of honey to make 1 pound of wax.
That doesn't.
Wow. Okay.
Where does it all go?
I think they just have to, like, the wax is a much denser material, so they just have to really compact it. So, yeah. It's crazy. And we have, so when we put frames in there, there was you buy the frames and they come with like a little bit of wax on there in the shape of the comb and everything, so that you're kind of giving the bees a head start. Well, there was a couple of times when we didn't have any frames with the wax inserts. We just had empty frames. So we would put those down in the hive and we'd come back like 3 or 4 weeks later and they would have nearly built it out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and then, of course,
Wow.
Stephanie's like, hey, I'm just going to steal all this wax. I'm like, you thief!
They
worked so hard on that for weeks. But
That's why they hate us.
yeah, really. But it's pretty interesting, and sometimes they build it exactly as if we would have had the insert in there, and then sometimes it's like crazy wonky stuff. One time we forgot to put a box on for a couple of weeks, and we went out there and opened it up, and they built like this like leaning tower of Pisa looking type structure inside. I got a picture of it I put on Facebook somewhere. I'll have to send it to everybody, but
Nice.
yeah, it can get pretty crazy sometimes.
Them bees and their craziness.
Them bees, the bee's knees. So how's everybody else doing this week?
All right.
Hanging in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got back to work after a week of vacation.
All right, yeah. What'd you do for vacation?
You see where he's sitting right now?
I spent a lot of my time sitting in my chair. I did beat The Last of Us Part 2. It was a very good game. I enjoyed it a lot. And I don't understand the controversy behind it.
I don't either, because I don't know that game.
I just finished.
Time for games.
I just played through almost the entirety of Halo 2 today. No, I did play through the entirety of Halo 2 today.
Are you on vacation?
Nope.
So were you playing at work?
Nope. I played it at home.
See,
It was today.
I like to mix work and play.
Nice.
We were watching Snowden at work yesterday. I've now seen that movie at least 3 times.
Oh, okay.
All at work. Just different points. It's actually not a bad movie. It's kind of fucked up.
I'll put that on my list of movies I want to watch, but will never have time for. Just like
Really
that show that Alex recommended to me on Netflix.
Alex is on a vacation.
Alex is trying to think of what show you're talking about.
I think it was the IT guys, or
Oh,
IT
I don't know. I can't remember.
IT crowd? Is
Yeah.
that what it is?
Yep.
That's a show. I don't know if that's on Netflix or not.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. Anyhow, let's jump back into our home away from home. What does everybody remember from last time?
We fought a giant plant thing, and we fucked it up.
It had some gnarly mouths, too.
Yeah, it did. Mm-hmm. And a really incredible trampling ability.
Yeah.
That was kind of...
Yeah, I like that ability. How do you all feel about that?
I didn't.
I could do without it.
Yeah, same.
I really wish I wouldn't have rolled a 1.
Yeah, me too.
I wanted to punch it.
That's what I think every time you roll a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Damn it, Kevin. I really wish you wouldn't have done that.
Pretty interesting. 2 mouths. I'd hate to see the anus on this thing. But it is just one of those strange creatures you come across. This being your second journey to a jungle-type planet. Although you did see from your descent that there was a wide variety of climates, ecosystems on this world. You just happened to land in the one where, once again, Rats is having flashbacks about Castrovel and is able to impart some crazy knowledge and useful tips, which he picked up presumably from Domash's book.
So, Des, while I was editing,
No.
you kept on calling it Castroville. It's Castrovel.
Whatever. You know what? Lesser restoration. It's fine.
That's the best. Ow.
Potato.
So what are you all gonna do? Take some time to tell some campfire stories. What's going on?
I think we should try and head down this. Oh, I was punching myself out of the monster.
Yeah. Because it fell on you.
Yeah. Let's explore that.
So he ends up outside of the anus.
No, he punches through the middle mouth. Comes out like the back.
You don't know where the anus is on this thing.
But I didn't get hit too hard, so I don't think I'm gonna take 10 minutes. I don't think we should spend the time.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody else is that way.
All right.
I spent most of my resolve on the starship, so I'm gonna save what I have left until we need it.
I spent 3 of mine, so I'm probably gonna wait.
I don't use any spells right now, but I did stock up on some serums of healing, so I start distributing to some people who might need it.
Now, does that heal both stamina and hit points, or just hit points?
No, it's just hands.
Oh, son of a bitch. Never mind. I'm not doing any of that. Nope.
Well, I mean, they still might taste good.
Yum.
I mean, I'll save them for later.
Actually, yeah. I'll go ahead and distribute in case people need them later. Everybody take 2.
Oh, you have... How many did you buy?
10.
She spent all of her credits on serums of heal.
I mean, they're not that expensive. I assume that's Mark 1.
Yeah. If you do the math, the Mark 2 is not worth it.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so you're just gonna pick yourself up and just keep moving along. Remember that you're kind of under the clock, as you've always been with them pursuing these weapons, but now, after that last battle in space, you know that there was a radio signal that was headed out to other members of the Cult of the Devourer, at least. So that's just increased pressure for you to keep trudging along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we continue along this path that we got about 10 feet into before being attacked.
Okay.
I can't wait until this next 10 feet.
We're gonna get attacked again.
So, yeah, what's kind of the marching order?
I kind of want to probably be towards the back, but keeping an eye on Rats. Just because he used a lot of stuff. No, not like keep an eye. Like, make sure... Never mind. I'm in the back.
I'm in front. I'm just the big, beefy dude clearing the way.
All right, Razor's taking the lead. Seb doesn't fight him for that. He's good.
No, he's enough.
My 0 survival skills.
Yeah, Seb goes, are you sure, big man? You think you can handle this?
Yeah, I got this. No problem. And he slips and falls on his face again.
Yeah, you slip on one of those like jagged pieces of like road or some kind of rock sticking out of the ground. Face full of mud.
Yeah, I do that. And then I kip up and continue walking down the path.
I'll be right behind him.
Okay.
You just tell me when to stop, Chris.
So you keep walking for a little ways. And eventually you come...
Sorry, can I real quick, while we're doing this, can I, like, study some of the plants? Would I be able to identify any of them?
Yeah, you can certainly... Do you have, like, any sort of knowledge? Gosh, I'm so confused. Like, with... keep going back to Pathfinder.
Would survival not help?
Ooh,
Yeah,
life
survival.
science?
Okay.
Yeah, survival,
I have
life science.
too.
Yeah. So you're just kind of, like, glancing around trying to get a general idea of, like, the plant life around here?
Yeah, like, just
Okay.
see if anything's, like, beneficial or harmful. That's a 22.
22. Okay, yeah, you're looking around and you see that a lot of the plants are moving. You can tell that there's a large variety of plants here that are carnivorous. You kind of noticed that as they were grabbing after Sev during the battle.
Yeah.
But they seem to be largely unthreatening. You are able to tell that many of the nearby plants are poisonous. So walking in the jungle is kind of like at your own risk.
Okay. Well, that's fine. I just wanted to know.
Well, obviously, I'm going to start running through the forest.
Let's see. As you guys get to like this clearing here, you notice that you're still getting a lot of the same terrain. There seems like that there's a lot of this broken stone material. So after a while, you kind of put this together that maybe this was once some sort of road that was widely traveled. It's pretty wide. You might presume that vehicles were coming through here. And as you kind of hit this clearing here, everybody roll a perception check.
This is going to be great. I'm going to roll a 3.
Damn, you called it. That's impressive.
What does everybody got?
3.
3. Sev.
23.
23. And Rats, go ahead and move yourself where you're going to be and tell me what you got on that perception. If you choose to roll it.
25.
25.
I got a 30.
Damn it.
Okay. Raquel, you kind of get this sense of some movement behind you, but you just hear this die! And Raquel, you turn around and you see this hideous-looking creature. Everybody roll for initiative.
It can speak!
It was literally like 100 feet we walked.
I'm playing fucking Pokemon.
Does anybody know? I guess nobody knows what the shortcut is to blow this guy up. Like,
is it Alt F4?
Don't.
Nope.
Don't do that.
Okay. Everybody kind of got to look at this thing.
Whoa.
Is that a Sheeran?
It's kind of like a Sheeran.
I have your gun.
Ed, can I have your autograph?
What?
Ed Sheeran.
All right, everybody give me that initiative roll.
Ooh, it's a big ol' 11.
I got a 16.
23.
17.
17. All right, so there is a surprise round here. Rats and Raquel and this creature will act. All right, so in a surprise round, this creature is going to act first. Raquel, you turned around and you saw it standing right there.
Right on top of me. I'm glad I could perceive that.
Yeah, it's actually kind of amazing that it was right. Like, it's almost like it just came out of nowhere. So.
Right. Go ahead and destroy me.
So it is going to
Grip it and rip it.
Alright. It begins to... Let's see. It's a surprise round, so it gets a standard remove. It is going to begin casting some sort of spell. You see it like move its arms together. It is like the Sheeran-looking thing. It seems to have no eyes, just like empty sockets, and there's like this like almost ember red light glowing in the back of it. Smoke is coming out, and it begins to move its hands and cast this dark energy. It goes past Raquel, almost like through your body, and then out the other side, and it lands and coalesces between you and Razel.
Is this, like, can we not see each other, or what?
So, what happens is, you see, like, this almost, like, darkened mini tornado. But it's not like throwing things everywhere. It just begins to, like, whip up the wind. And I'm going to need everybody to roll a reflex save.
Okay, but I imagine like we're all walking and then this person pops out and we look around and goes, "Really, bud? We just got done fighting that thing," and you can still see the corpse of the plant monster in like the background. Give us a break. You hear me, God?
All right, what did we get on those reflex saves?
Oh, I forgot.
18.
15. Ooh.
Oh, 16.
Oh. Got a nice little group here.
27.
Damn it.
All right. Rats passed. Everybody else failed.
Fuck you.
Okay.
So, to start off with, gotta get 10,000
just to start off with?
Just to start off with here.
Cool.
Doing a little 4d6. All right, so that's 13 points of damage to everybody except for rats. Rats will take half damage at 6. All right. So you guys are hit with like this force of energy. Rats, you're able to kind of hold yourself in place. Everybody else falls over, and you are now prone.
Cool.
In addition, when you are in this area, you feel like you're having a hard time like moving and navigating around. So you are effectively reduced to half speed while you're inside of this area of effect.
Oh, wow. Okay.
FYI, I did just look this up. It is a mysticism check to identify the spell.
Nice.
I was wondering
So
what you were
if you want to
looking up.
do that, you can.
Okay.
So
Well, when
that's-
my initiative comes in at 11, I'll do that.
All right, so that's what happens. You hear die, and then this wind kicks up. You all fall over, and it is now Rat's turn in a surprise round. Move or standard action.
Can I do that mysticism check first?
So Chris,
Yes.
the DC of this check is equal to 10 plus 5 times the level of the spell being cast.
Okay. 5 times the level of the spell.
Yes.
Okay. I have that number.
Okay, I've got a mysticism of 30.
That's what the number is. So
Oh, wow.
that's exactly enough.
Level 4 spell.
This is known as Cosmic Eddy. So basically what it's going to do...
Oh, he's my best friend.
Hey, yo, it's me, Cosmic Eddy!
Hey, you know Cosmic Eddy down the street.
Whoa, whoa,
He'll
whoa.
hook you up, fam.
You need
Just
a
remember-
new stereo? Cosmic Eddy got you.
Hey, just tell him that Stella Steve sent you, and Cosmic Eddy will hook you up with the deets. All right, bud. Stella Steve's sub shop next to I already forgot the name of the spell.
Discount
Goddamn.
alligator.
Cosmic Eddy's Electric Emporium.
So this is called Cosmic Eddy, and basically what happens is it deals damage when it's cast and knocks people prone. You know that this will only happen the first time that it's cast. However, if you leave the area and then return, you're subject to the damage again.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Well then.
Damage
That's-
and the other effects. So basically, as long as you stay in here, your movement speed is halved. And if you leave and you come back, then it's basically like the spell was cast again on you.
I relay that information as I cast Caustic Conversion on this bug man.
Man.
Ooh, 19 on the die.
Ooh.
So that's a 30.
Yep.
I'm just rolling in 30s. The rest of this episode, I'm gonna roll like garbage. I can already tell.
Oh, no.
You jinxed it.
So that's 44 acid damage, and then an additional 5 damage at the end of his turn.
Okay.
So that's 10 acid damage.
These nanites coalesce in the air and begin to burn him. And is there any other effects? Just
Yeah,
like-
at the end of his turn for the next 3 rounds, he takes an additional 5 acid damage.
Okay.
And I say, no, you die.
Raquel, you hear this like burning of flesh, the wind whipping around you. There's kind of like a shadow, and you're laying there on the ground.
Yeah, I'm gonna get up. Or try to get up, right? I can't do anything.
Yeah, you can.
I don't have a melee weapon.
You can stand up as your action.
Kevin? You have a question?
What? He's in his own spell area.
Mm-hmm. Is he not affected by it?
I was kind of wondering that because I was like, I'm going to push him out and then pull him right back in.
Just keep doing that. How do you like it, motherfucker?
Right.
It says the Eddy deals 46 bludgeoning damage to each creature in the area.
That is true.
And he is a creature in the area.
So, yeah. Let me roll that.
He's a masochist.
Yeah, does this guy have cult symbolism on his armor and stuff?
He has a collar that says daddy on it.
Yeah, I think when he made the picture bigger, it had cult stuff all over the place.
Yeah, it looks very similar to kind of like what you've been seeing as you've been chasing these cultists across the galaxy. Okay, yeah, you are correct. So let me roll that reflex save.
Yeah, it's 13 damage if he doesn't pass. But he's prone now too.
Yeah, I made the mistake of renewing my Hero Lab Online. Okay. Yeah, so he does fall prone and take damage.
That's
my
hilarious.
plan has immediately backfired. He says die, and as he does, he goes die. Oh! And
he slips on a banana peel.
Who left this banana here?
I take it back. Okay, so Raquel.
But sorry.
Yeah.
You're on the ground.
Stand up, or
Oh wait, are we both on the ground?
yes.
Yeah. Lick him.
I smack him in the face. No, I stand up.
All right, Raquel stands up.
Just mind
to the
thrusted
smell
from
of
the floor.
burning flesh, and it is now round 1. Sev.
I'm gonna get up. Is that my standard or move?
That's a move action.
Fuck. Okay. Then I'm just gonna pull my weapon out. And that's all I'm gonna do.
Seth, put your dick away.
Why'd you put your weapon away?
Oh, yeah, that's right. I already had it out.
Yeah, we were just fought.
That's
like
right. I did
5
have it
minutes
out.
ago.
Can I shoot him?
Yeah.
I'm shooting through Raquel.
Plus 6 to AC maybe because he's prone also.
Plus 4.
He's prone also.
I have that thing that negates 2 from cover. So, is it plus 6 from being prone?
It'll be plus 4 from the soft cover by Raquel, and then
I don't know if they stack or not.
plus 4 for being prone. Yeah, I don't see why they wouldn't stack because he's a smaller target and he's behind your ally.
Yeah, it says it's plus 4 bonus. It doesn't say cover bonus or whatever.
I don't want to do
Yeah,
that.
so it's an untyped bonus, so it would stack.
So it's plus 4, but it's plus 2.
It'd still be plus 6 then.
Yeah, plus 6 to its AC.
Don't.
Move on. Oh, you got up. Never mind.
Yep.
You just take a shot and see what happens.
You know what? I'll take a shot and see what happens. As the wind's like whipping around, I imagine it'd be really hard.
Yeah.
But he's putting his faith in God. 29?
29, he's got a plus 6. That's against EAC.
Okay.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
Sev's a baller, dude. 24 damage.
Piercing.
Piercing. No, pier.
Like,
A giant pier comes out of the gun.
yeah, you got this like storm raging around you, and you like just take a deep breath and hold your breath, and then.
I still got it, boys.
All right, it is
Meat's
now,
back on the menu.
It is now this creature's turn. They will stand because I'm dumb and cast it on myself.
Because I can't believe I was dumb enough to do this again.
Oh, I can. All right, so this creature stands and then it is going to ascend into the air. He like lifts their arms to the side and just rises up. Begins flying over this cosmic eddy.
No.
So let me just try to see how high they are. All right, so they
I wish I could take an attack of opportunity.
They rise up to about 20 feet in the air, looking down, and you just see like that empty look in its eye, these big teeth as it smiles, and it says, "The Devourer will stop you." And it is Rat's turn.
After he gets burned for 5 acid damage. Rats just kind of rolls his eyes and he's like, I am so tired of hearing about this Devourer guy.
Say Devourer one more time, motherfucker.
Okay, I'm going to cast Arcing Surge. So Rats rolls his eyes, like shrugs off this threat, and he's just like, I'm so tired of hearing about the Devourer. And he like claps his hands together, and a line of electricity shoots upwards at this guy. So it's a reflex save for half.
Sure, yeah, 13.
It's a DC 20. So.
Plus 7.
That's fine.
That's awesome.
Oh no, I was just adding 7 to my roll so I could win.
That's called
can't do that.
cheating.
That's called GMing.
That is 36 damage.
That's a big chunk. Big old chunk. Blast this thing and like it just starts like, it's almost like a thunderstorm above you, like with just this dark, like overcast look from Cosmic Eddy, and it's just like a cloud like thundering above your head. Are you gonna move at all?
Yeah, so I'm at half speed,
Half speed.
and that's it. I move over a little bit ahead of Sev.
Careful of the plants, Rats. They'll grab you. They tried to do that to me earlier.
Oh, I've dealt with plants in the past.
No, I regret this. I regret this.
This planet known as Castroville.
Was it?
Some people know it as Castroville.
Oh,
I've heard it's a regional thing.
I knew
The
it
dialect.
was going to happen.
You know, it's weird. I've never heard it called Castroville before. I've always just known it as Castroville. I don't think I've ever met someone who said that before. Razel, what about you?
That's the place with the jungle?
Yes.
I call it the jungle time.
Thanks. I don't. This could also be classified as the jungle time.
Razel, how are you in charge of a bunch
Anything.
of people?
I have no idea.
He just beat his way through to whatever position he holds.
Hey, what better way
Sounds
to lead
like
than
high
by
school.
example? It's Razel's turn.
Hey, it's swift action time.
He's
Kip
also
up,
in the air, so I don't know what he's gonna do.
kip up, and then
Throw his fists up in the air.
He detaches his arm and just chucks it.
I got a quick clarification question.
Yeah.
The Eddy,
Hey.
is it causing the aura to be difficult terrain, or is it just movement in the aura in general? Is like him flying, is he still subject to that,
Oh, yeah.
that half speed?
It depends on what we're talking about. It says it's an area, a 20-foot radius, so
Oh, but it doesn't say anything like...
it's not like a sphere.
would-
So I think he is
Yeah.
out of it, technically.
Okay.
wait, what?
It's so it's a 20-foot radius spread. Like specifically, it says spread. So I don't think it's like a half sphere. It's just a flat disc where this wind is like whipping kind of around.
I can't do much. I want to punch him, but I can't get to him. I'm going to get out my rad cannon, and then I'm gonna pull out the rad cannon and then flank around to the other side.
Ooh, I like it.
Of the or the circle around opposite of rats. And that is my turn.
Okay, so the party is kind of spread out here a little bit. Rats and Sev are towards like the 1 o'clock position. Everybody else has kind of moved around like the center of this disturbance. And it is now Raquel's turn. You see this creature floating over you, and it's like beginning to like point its hands down in the direction of the party. And you notice that its hands are kind of like this green color, and it has like two long fingers and one really long thumb. And as it's like opening up its hands, you see these mouths where the palms are.
Ugh.
And they're like
Okay.
they're like opening and closing, and like saliva is beginning to drip down on that from them, kind of landing at your feet.
Real gross. You should get that checked. How is this thing flying? It doesn't have wings or anything, does it?
No, you can't really discern a means of propulsion.
I wanted to hold person, but it would only, I think, affect him if he had wings. Okay, well, I'm going to cast Mind Thrust.
All right, she dares to thrust her own mind into this creature. That's a will save.
Yes.
Okay. That is, I think I got it. Oh yeah, that's like a 33.
Okay, yeah, so...
He's very willful.
Alright, so...
Most
I think it's
spellcasters are.
Well... You gotta try it. Alright. Damn it. Okay, he's only gonna take 3 damage.
3
That's-
damage.
Yeah.
So you begin to like, you cast the spell, and like you send like a shunt of like energy into his mind, and you begin to like kind of catch glimpses of what's going on inside of his mind, and you just see these quick flashes of darkness and like these teeth gnashing and like this black starless void. And it's like
Ugh.
it's like really like frightening that you kind of like stop your attack in the middle of it, like pull back into yourself. Maybe you like have to catch your breath.
Yeah.
Are you going to move at all?
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of step away from him if I can. Take a... Wait, which one am I? Oh. I'll just take a 5-foot step back so he's not, like, directly above me.
Okay.
Now, you said it's not difficult terrain, so we can still take guarded steps.
Yeah, it's just your movement speed is halved because the wind is whipping up so much.
Alright, well,
That-
yeah, I just take a step back. 5-foot step.
Okay. So, yeah, kind of frightened. You take a step back to try to give yourself a room to breathe. It's round 2, Sev.
So he's in the air, right?
Mm-hmm. He's about 20 feet up in the air.
So there wouldn't be any penalties for shooting him then.
No.
What?
Chris, it's okay if we kill this character. You don't have to cry.
I've been waiting for 5 books for this character.
One of the Alice on his palm just goes. All right, he's gonna be like tell of it, don't fail me now. He's gonna shoot at this motherfucker. 30.
Man, I mean, this is like where Sev was born to work. You got it. That's a hit.
23 damage.
23. It's like, this is like the battlefield that he was... That's like so many battlefields that he served on.
I mean, a lot of the planets, I think most of the planets that they go to are like kind of jungle or like desert or what have you. So
you blast...
I also
Which...
like the shell would like you fire and the shell casing like pops out and just gets sucked up in this vortex.
Yeah, I think in the spell description it said small objects get flown. Where did it say?
Flung around. Yeah, it's like
Small unattended items are also thrown around in the Eddy's area. At the end of the spell's duration, such items land in a randomly determined space within the spell's area.
So, real
They land-
quick side note. I was going to projectile, like that yeah, let's try that again. The telekinetic projectile. It wouldn't be a good idea, right? Because it could hit all of us at some point. Because I just throw it into this vortex.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Okay.
I don't think it works that way.
I don't think that works that way, but
I just don't want to risk it. You never know.
okay. It is now the creature's turn. Let's see what they are. So they're hovering up above Raquel,
bleeding profusely.
bleeding, burning.
I backed up. I'm not getting all that all over my stuff. That's gross.
Roll me a d20 here. 10 and below is going after Raquel. 11 and higher.
He's coming after me. Let's just... let's be honest.
That's a 9 on the die.
Yep. I knew it.
Okay. He's going to full attack.
Any time that it's between me and someone else, it's always me.
It's Raquel's lucky day. She needs to go play the lottery.
Yeah.
All right, you see this creature hold both of those hands up, guide them towards you, and these like dark shadows shoot out of the mouths. Let's see. First attack is a 22 against your KAC.
No, thankfully.
All right, second one. That is a miss with a lower roll on the dice. So
All right.
both of these things go like one past your head, one lands down at your feet, and that is the creature's turn. It is now Rat's.
Did you take the 5 acid damage?
I did not because I'm cheating. Let's be honest, I'm not good enough to cheat.
It's called inadvertent cheating.
Yes.
Chris is a master at it. Whether it's for us or against us, it
It all balances out in the end.
Yeah.
What were the creatures that we fought? They forgot to do like poison damage with. Do you remember? Because it really made you upset that you forgot about it.
Gosh, no. I want to say it was back on Casterville, but I can't remember who it was. That's the book Eddie's gonna write after all this is over.
Yeah.
All this crap
And
happens.
And all he's gonna focus on is the Casterville part. I can really feel myself changing on this little green and blue ball of hate and humidity called Casterville.
Rats is just gonna do like a sweet quick draw and take a shot at this guy with his 0 pistol.
No, we have sound effects for that.
And misses. There you go, Kevin. You can cut that and use it.
Nice. I have like 2 sound bites of people making noises that I still haven't used.
I think one of them is mine.
This is a 22 against EAC.
22 EAC.
Yeah.
That is a miss.
Damn.
Knew it's gonna start rolling bad at some point.
Who would've figured?
He tries to have too much flair and like just shoots wildly off and misses badly, and then looks around to see if anybody saw that.
I did not.
Yeah, and as you're looking around, you see like a smaller one of these like carnivorous plants like go to like bite on your leg, and it's just gumming your leg. It's not really doing anything.
Huh, that's nice.
Razel.
I didn't do it. I guess I'm gonna shoot this guy.
He's almost dead.
Yeah. I'm gonna move up a couple spots so I don't get Raquel in this cone. Because I'm shooting this rad cannon.
Whoa.
It's gonna be a natural one.
That cone is rad, bro.
Oh, that's one dice lost to the ground. Let's see if this one's gonna...
Bro, are fish homeless? Or are they always at home, bro?
That's no bueno. 16 against EAC.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that is a miss.
Indeed. Yeah, he's only used this like 3 or 4 times. So he's like, how do you use this thing again? He totally misses.
I think it's been upgraded too since the last time you used it, so it's maybe kicks back differently or something.
Oh yeah.
Because I changed out the batteries on them.
More powerful batteries.
All right, Raquel, you see this like cone of like greenish energy blast by. What do you do?
I'm gonna go ahead and cast another. I was really thinking about projectiling my longsword into the air, but I don't want to ruin it. So anyway, we're gonna go with since that mind thrust didn't do a whole lot, inflict pain.
Okay.
So we'll save.
Roll that. Yep. Come on.
See, that's a 21 will save.
So that's partial. But anyway, so wait, what do you mean if it's partial? Oh, okay. It's only going to be for 1 round. It imposes a -2 penalty to ability checks, attack rolls, and skill checks. And I'm going to get away from this thing even more because it keeps attacking me. So I move back about 10 feet.
Okay. So you move back, and really, so everybody's grouped together except for Razel, who's kind of off down 7 o'clock position. And it is now round 3. Sev, you see this thing, it's got holes in its armor, there's singed flesh.
Kevin,
How high is he in the air?
20 feet.
20 feet, right?
Yep.
Can't punch him from down here.
I don't know if I said Sev or Razel, but it's Sev's turn.
You did.
That doesn't answer his question. Fuck you. Alright, I'm gonna shoot him again. It's like I'm gonna try to go for 3 for 3 on this creepy son of a bitch.
It's a turkey.
I thought he was.
I thought he was a
I thought he
man.
was a bug.
25 KC.
5 KC's a hit.
20 damage.
Damage. He's all business tonight.
I feel like ever since he switched to Sev, he has always been business.
All right, you
Like with Domash, it's like, oh no, I don't know if I'm shooting friends or foes. But now
That's
it's just
the
like,
perfect Domash voice.
yeah.
Damn, you should have played him in episode 100. That was way better than what I would have.
So you level your weapon and you hit him pretty hard, and he's like, you can see that the life is draining from him. He's still hanging on by a thread. Are you gonna hold your ground?
100% holding my
All
ground.
right. It is now the creature's turn. Hovering out in the air, 20 feet, looking down on you like some sort of demigod over this violent storm between all of you. Your clothes like whipping in the wind, your hair, Raquel, fluttering by. It's like almost quiet, just except for the sound of this wind. He is going to again aim his hands, but one hand, his left hand, is going to be aimed towards Razel. The other one's going to be aimed towards Raquel.
I knew it.
So the first
Dodge
one
out of the way.
is Razel. That is going to be a 35.
Sorry, that's a miss.
see. All right, 3d4. All right, there's going to be 16 points of force damage. You just feel like this invisible wall just hits you, boom, right in the chest. The other hand pointed towards Raquel. Ooh, that's a 19 on the die, so that's going to be a 36. All right, that was a 1, 1, and a 2 for a total of 14 force damage.
Okay. This guy's got some good bonuses.
And so, yeah, as he's like doing this, he's like, savor the sweet victory of the Star Eater rats. You're like up against the foliage here with that little plant like gumming on your leg. What do you do?
I see this guy like hovering above. Some describe him as a demigod, and I'm like, that's my bit. And so I engage my my jetpack, and Rats raises up and does the arms outstretched thing. Put your damn finger down, Kevin.
It's his moment.
This is my moment.
That's why I was raising my hand and not just interrupting you.
He hasn't had a moment yet. He has to have it now.
Yeah, you're robbing me of this moment, Kevin.
Well, did
Give
you
me my
forget
moment
about his
back.
acid?
Huh?
Yeah,
His acid.
Oh, it
Damn
was
it.
even a beneficial finger.
My moment is ruined.
No, you can raise up and you can say, like, I am God, and then he, like, dissolves away from the acid.
Oh, God.
I mean,
Yeah, you
that's fucked up, but it's kind of cool.
You see the like the embers in his eyes growing very dim, Rats, as you raise up into the air with your jump jets.
Hit him.
Do it.
This would be epic. So Rats raises up into the air with his jetpack, not jump jets, and the wind's whipping his like trench coat around, and he levels his gun and takes a shot.
Hope he hits.
It's a 17 on the die. That is a 29.
You got a hit.
Ugh, terrible. That's 7 cold damage.
You kill him.
Yeah!
Oh,
Are you telling us to kill him, or that killed
You
him?
killed
I
him.
know.
Oh.
Nice. So he just
Murder.
falls and goes splat on the ground.
Yeah, like you hit him with
No,
this
he
cold
shatters 'cause
ray,
he got froze.
and you see like this. You see like this burst of like red energy, kind of like explode from his chest and like evaporate. There's smoke coming out of his eye sockets. He hits the ground. His body crunches, and you just see the last burning embers in his empty eye sockets go out.
Ugh.
Quick, search his corpse.
I kind of look at the guys and I'm like, I'm really glad I stepped back away from that.
Razel puts his gun away and then goes over, like, kicks him a little bit to make sure he's still dead, and then grabs him up and throws him into the forest to get eaten.
To get gummed on.
Enjoy, plants.
After he searches his body.
Searches his.
He
searches his bodies.
Rats is still up in the air or whatever, like looking all majestic, and then he's like, "Yeah, get pwned, noob!" And then he starts dancing, like he's just like dangling off of his jetpack, like
Is he
dancing.
doing like the running man in the air?
It's the flying man. The flying rat. Sev's just like reloading, like he's just taking a clip out and he's like putting fresh rounds in it. And
Yeah.
No, but really, is everything
yeah,
cool?
does he have anything cool besides?
Yeah, he doesn't seem to have any
Forget-
gear on him. He just has this like ceremonial dress that, like with the skull and spikes.
Not that kind of dress.
No, I was thinking like, could we try and
Stormtrooper?
what is it? dress up like it. I can't think of the word. Could we try
Disguise?
and infiltrate?
Infiltrate?
Yeah.
Disguise?
Well, there's
you're
one
You're gonna
uniform.
walk into the building with that on, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, hey, Reggie, you stop being a bug."
Yeah, man, that was just a weird phase of my life. Everything's all good now. I'm back.
It's literally fitted for a Sheeran, which
Yeah.
is a totally different being.
Okay,
Reggie-
but I have disguise. I could just be like, I lost a lot of weight.
Reggie, we just
And
saw
my
you 20 minutes.
mandibles.
Reggie, we just saw you 20 minutes ago. What happened? You go, man, life works in strange ways. Hey,
And I'm
by
just
the
like,
way, I
devour.
have these prisoners I want to take to cell block B. Anyway, how are you?
Oh, shit.
No, but after I find out he has nothing on him, I do actually throw him into the forest to get eaten by
Boring
the plants.
conversation anyway.
So you throw this body through the foliage, kind
Thank
of
you.
disappears. You can't even see it at all. Seb's.
And then there's like a little tiny little version of the first episode of Lost.
Oh, yeah. Someone gets sucked into a jet engine.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah. I remember that.
That's not the exact scene. I don't think he was quoted.
Yeah,
That's-
I was quoting the night after where they're just sitting on the beach, and then they just hear like all the woods, the jungle, like just
Sway.
crashing and swaying from this creature that's in the
the polar bear.
But it's like a little tiny version.
So Seb's sitting there changing out the ammo. Rats is doing his little
Yep.
dance. Raquel is just kind of a little taken back by maybe the vision she caught in this creature's eye.
Yeah.
And after a few more moments, the Eddy kind of dies down, and all is calm again.
Eddie! He was my friend!
Going out of business sale.
Everything must go. I'm dying.
Come on down to Cosmic Eddy's Discount Emporium.
It was Electronics Emporium. That's like Cosmic Steve's Subway shop.
Is that a reference to something?
You want
Oh, I just made it up.
You want a foot long or 6 inch?
I'll take a foot long. What kind of bread do you have?
Space.
It's just there's just no bread. It's just you get like all like the meat and the the vegetables in like a bag.
It's just a moon rock.
Yeah, it's best sandwiches around. Best sandwiches on Absalom Station. Oh God,
All right, everybody good?
I'm all right.
Yeah, but you see Raquel pull out her that fancy ultra thin longsword because she was super caught off guard with this guy right next to her. So
Yeah,
she wants to keep herself prepared.
if we keep up this pace, in the next 100 feet, we're going to get attacked again. So might as well
Right,
just stay
yeah.
prepared.
Pretty much.
So you guys gonna take a little time? You just keep trucking.
We're trucking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you begin to head kind of northeasterly, leaving this clearing behind. The path gets more and more narrow as you move, and eventually you see this somewhat large structure just hidden in all of this dense foliage. As you approach, you see that the building is kind of like these white and blue colors, a little bit of gray. Most of it's like this solid white, this material you've come into contact with in Istamok. Looks similar to some of those alloys that you've seen there. And everything like seems like it's pristine. Like the building doesn't look like it's suffered any damage from age. The plants are all grown up all over it, climbing the walls, but it doesn't seem like they've deteriorated the structure of the building at all. As you draw nearer and nearer, you begin to see that there was a large opening, presumably what is the entrance, but the walls are very jagged. There's charred marks on the path. The edges of around the hole seem like they've suffered some sort of like fire damage, and you begin to hear like some faint laughter kind of coming from the opening.
I don't like that. No one should be happy on this planet.
So it looks like they like shot their way through the door. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it looks like they kind of had to force their way in.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. I agree with them.
Rat sees the building like still in relatively good shape, and he's like, this doesn't remind me of Castrovel at all.
Yeah, this is the first time for everything, I guess. Seb's gonna have his weapon, like, ready.
Yeah, me too.
You're gonna have Seb's weapon ready?
Yeah, hold the barrel for me, Razel.
All right.
Steady it, or make it real steady.
I like that Kevin went to go pop his knuckles, and he got one hand fine, and then he looked like he was in pain for the second one. All right, I think we need to be stealthy.
I agree. So I stay behind everyone else.
I'm gonna stay behind because I have a garbage stealth score.
Okay, I scope out ahead. I head up to the thing, and I am being stealthy-like.
Okay, so is everybody following close behind Rats, or Rats just leaving the group behind and kind of checking things out?
I totally feel like he was like, wait here.
You
You're gonna fuck
you
things
idiots,
up.
wait here.
I am right where I am on the map, about, what is that, 40, 50 feet away? Behind some
same.
bushes.
Okay.
I'm also very bad at perception. So.
I will try and at least perceive a little bit further ahead, but I stay where I am.
Okay.
Seb's gonna be like at least about 50, 60 feet back with like his like rifle ready just in case something like comes out. He can be quick about it.
Okay. So you guys are standing back trying to take a wide view of the scene as Rats stealthily approaches this giant hole in the side of this building. Roll me a stealth check, Rats.
Okay. I have a 24.
24.
That's not 30.
It's not.
I'm doing what I can here. So you're able to make your way up pretty quietly, and as you kind of near this doorway, I'm going to switch you over to a new map. Just everybody else keep in mind your distance from the entrance at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Chris, I just want to let you know that we can see those people in the top right corner.
There's people in there.
Yep. So, Rats, you make your way in, kind of hiding, like, right at the exterior of this building. You can't hug too close to the building because there's, like, charred pieces of metal or plastic sticking out. And you peer into this room. It's a large room. Shut up, kitty.
There's a cat in there.
You peer into this rather large room. There seems to be... it's dimly lit, but it's not... It's not that it's really hard to see, it's just the light is a little dimmer than you would expect. But different hues of red and green. You see up on the ceiling that there are like different intricate patterns of like almost fluorescent lighting weaving back and forth in the ceiling, down the corners of the walls. You see these two large metal slabs, presumably the doors. Up in the northern section, you see some really ornate yet ancient-looking chairs. And over to the east, in the southeast corner of the room, you see a door. And then in the northeast corner of the room, you see a small set of stairs that go up to about 2 or 3 feet off the ground, kind of overlooking this section. You see over in the northeast corner of the room, there's these 3 cultists standing next to this set of double doors up on this dais. And they are like swinging at something in the corner, throwing things, laughing, just having like a good old time, just seemingly breaking something you don't know.
Breaking something.
Having a good time.
Ooh, Rats, go invisible. I wish I had invisibility.
I don't want to burn all my spells.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Never mind, don't do that.
Well, if we can do this quickly enough, we'll have a little bit of time to do a rest before the change.
Yeah.
The timing. I think he said it was 8 to 12 hours or 12 to 16 hours or something like that.
Oh, for the planets to align?
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying if we clear the building quick enough, we can rest before going through the portal? Gotcha. Okay, well...
Have you met our group?
Yeah. About 100 and... What episode are we on? 106 times? Oh, wait, not this group.
I mean, we take 3 episodes for Starship Combat. We aren't going to clear this building quick.
That's an exception, because that wasn't... that was just set to be a very long combat.
Right.
So, my guess is that there is, like, some sort of, like, AI guardian of this building or something like that. Like a bunch of little robots running around. And so... Because there's resistance to these cultists. So, either that or there's some inhabitants living on the planet.
Mm-hmm. The fact that it's the building was kept up makes me think there's someone still living here.
Yeah.
Or the robots are repairing it.
Yeah. I'm gonna duck behind one of these metal doors so I'm out of sight. And I over the comms I say, we have 3 cultists. Give me a beat to get in position and then head in ready for a fight.
Alright. Copy that, Captain.
So then I'm going to take basically a round.
Oh, wait, real quick. Raquel doesn't know what you mean by give you a beat, so she starts, like, trying to, like, hum, like, a beat.
Give me the beat, boy, breathe my
She starts,
soul.
like, she starts beatboxing.
Get lost in your rock and roll and drift away.
And it's now our theme song for our fight.
Uncle
you
Cracker.
You said those stairs are like 3 feet?
Yeah, they probably go up about 2 feet.
2 feet, okay. I'm gonna make another stealth check to try and get up to the couches and kind of use that as cover.
Okay.
And then I'll wait for my team to follow behind.
Do you need us to make stealth checks, Chris?
Yeah, anybody that's trying to move in quietly, do so.
So we're rolling the stealth check to get from where we were to where we are now?
No, I think you could get up to here pretty easily. Just once you get to, like, the threshold of the door, you're going to need to roll that stealth.
Raquel switches out to her static arc pistol instead of using the sword before they get there.
And I have switched to the rad cannon. Back to the rad cannon.
Okay. Rats, go ahead and give me that stealth check.
It's a 25.
25, okay. Razel, give me your stealth check.
Natural 20 for a 22.
Ooh, okay.
Wow.
7, Raquel.
Mine is a natural 20 for a 21.
Yeah!
I didn't even roll a stealth check
Oh, he's just...
because I wasn't even near the fucking building when I was before. I assumed I hadn't moved up yet.
I mean, if Chris said that you can get here without doing a stealth check,
Yeah,
then
he said-
technically you don't have to roll your stealth check.
If you
like
want to move
said.
up from there, then you'd have to roll
Well,
a
if
stealth check.
I don't really want to.
Okay.
Then don't.
I don't have
Yeah,
to.
that's fine. You don't have to. Okay. So you're able to kind of get in position, Rats and Seb with inside of the building.
And me?
And Raquel? Yeah. Go ahead and place yourself where you're going to be.
You said we're in the building?
Yeah, I've got your... Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Would I be hidden there?
You're kind of exposed, but
Yeah.
you're able to kind of duck down below those doors if you like, slightly. I mean, you can't completely obscure yourself, but they seem to be busy
Oh,
with
is-
something.
Would I be able to move up to that table that's right in the middle of the screen? Or is that
Table.
too far, Chris? That's where I wanted to go, but I didn't know if that was
If
too
you
far.
have to make another move action, I would say, to get to that spot, I would say you'd have to roll another stealth
5,
check.
10, 15, 20, 25. I mean, okay, that would have been one move action right there. So, yeah.
Okay.
I would have to make another one, which I don't want
Yeah,
to do.
and the second reason for that...
I ain't rolling another natural 20, that's for sure.
But yeah, the second reason for that is kind of like now you're moving into almost like this open space. So you're going to hang there behind the door? Are you kind
Yes.
of like down on hands and knees or just squatting down?
Just, squatting down, like kneeling.
Okay, so you're all in the room, and Rats, you've got a pretty good advantage of this now. Maybe Razel. You see that there seems to be some sort of small creature in the corner, and every time they swing or throw something at it, you're starting to hear this, like...
Oh, no.
But you can't quite see what it is.
What's Kevin planning?
Are they trying to beat a dog? Because I'm going to kill some sons of bitches.
I mean, it's probably a plant dog.
So?
Leafy on.
But yeah, Rats is like, oh, I ain't having this. And he like, over the comms, he's like, alright, time to engage.
Alright. Tell me when you're ready.
Will you marry? Oh.
Yes.
Ooh, could we all get in a surprise round?
I mean, we haven't alerted them through our stealth, I think.
Yeah, if you do not move again, you would effectively be in a surprise round.
Oh yeah, I'm staying where I am, and I want to take a shot.
All right.
Okay.
So the game plan is to attack them with the surprise.
It's a shame.
Does Rats want to
With
give
our SEAL Team 6 tactics.
give the code word, Rats?
I told everybody to engage,
Right.
so
Go.
So roll.
We'll start shooting.
All right, let's roll initiative.
All right.
I said it this time,
You
Chris.
did. Well, you know what? How about we just roll it next week?
Oh, you son of a bitch!
No.
That'll teach
wow.
you, Kevin.
That hurt.
I explode and die and never come back to the
Razel
podcast.
just exploded.
Thank you to our fantastic patrons, iPosk, Mary Geislink, Ultrawave 7, Adam Wendell, Josh Gamble, and last but not least, Cody Rutherford. With your support, we can continue adventuring throughout the universe, and we cannot thank you enough. This is Des, and I will see you next week. Bye!
Make sure you check out our website at adventureawaitspod.com. There you can find links to our Facebook and Twitter, and keep up to date when we release new episodes. And a big thanks to Sirenscape for providing music and sound effects. Check them out at Sirenscape.com, where you can revolutionize your tabletop gaming experience.